Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at this new book known as The Lego Story, produced by HarperCollins. It's available on harpercollins.com, and they reached out to me and they said, hey, we have this really cool book that goes into the history of the Lego company. It's got like rare interviews and never seen before photos of the history of Lego. And I was like, oh, that's so neat. Of course, send it over. Let's have a look at it and let's let my audience know that this awesome book is available. So cool. So yeah, thank you so much for sending this to me. Absolutely fantastic. I'm excited. I love the history of Lego because obviously this massive company that we all love so much has quite the history. And apparently this book is going to go into some detail and provide us some never seen before stuff. What I really like about it is it's a hardcover book. I like hardcover books. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Some really neat photos on the backside, and it's pretty thick. Like there's a lot of pages in here. This would be actually quite the read. Wow. All right, well, let's have a closer look at this. So once again, everybody, this book here is available on harpercollins.com. I have a link in the description and also the pinned comment. It's on sale right now when I'm making this video for $26. That's a really good price, in my opinion, for full color graphics inside as well, and also a hardcover. I don't mind that. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of information in this book that has yet to be seen. I love the patent of the minifigure on the front and also of the brick. How a little toy sparked the world's imagination. The Lego Story. I love the graphic on the front cover. It's clean and it just sort of speaks with me. And right when you flip it open, look at that. We've got the patent of the 2x4 brick. So obviously this book is going to have a ton of information. Look, they have the family tree. And it's actually like almost a novel, right? Like there is just so much information. It goes over the family's history. Like look, woodwork, because we all know that Lego actually started with a wooden toy. And it just goes way back. And starting with the first Lego bricks. Wow. Yeah, and remember there was like a fire in the factory? I've just heard that from word of mouth. Wow, this is actually crazy. Look at that photo. That's actually so neat, those cars. Holy cow, expansion, change, play. I'm assuming those are the titles of the chapters. Oh, wow, and then we got some nice graphics in the inside there. So it goes over the Lego group's history, the origin of them, and sort of where they are today. That is really neat. I wonder if there's an index on the front here, so we can have a look at the index. Yeah, there we go. Table of contents. That's more what I was looking for. Table of contents in the front there. Nice. Yeah, so $26 on harpercollins.com. I'm going to show you the web listing right now. And there's also a little bit of a preview of the book on there as well. There's, I believe, an audio sample of somebody reading the book. I really like the images on the back here. Going through the history of Lego, and then we also have the original UCS Millennium Falcon. They've come a long way, let's just say that. But boy, oh boy, this is going to be quite the read. I am going to read this in my spare time. That is incredible. Wow. Thank you so much, HarperCollins, for sending me this book. I'm actually like very excited about this. I love learning about companies, specifically Lego. Here it is on the HarperCollins publisher's website, The Lego Story. What's convenient about it is you can get it as a hardcover, an ebook, or also a digital audio MP3. Yeah, and look at that. It's on sale for $26. There's actually an audio sample here, so why don't we listen to that together?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's how a famous saga set in outer space begins, one that will come to play a role in the story you're about to hear. The story starts in Denmark, way out in the countryside in the autumn of 1915, when a young craftsman in western Jutland heard about a woodworker's workshop for sale in the little provincial town of Billund. Like his fiancée, the young man had grown up on the wind-swept heaths of rural Denmark, where money was tight and most people worked as day laborers. As a boy, he looked after sheep and cows, learned to watch out for marl pits and adders, and when storms were brewing, he could dig a cave better than anyone else in the area. He'd become a journeyman carpenter, dreaming of a permanent roof over his head and talking of marriage and running his own business. Several of his siblings had helped him borrow 10,000 krona from the bank, and in February 1916, he took possession of a single-story white house with a workshop on the outskirts of Billund, a small village in the Jutland region of Denmark. With God's help, and that of the Varda Bank, everything would work out. On his 25th birthday in April, Ole Kirk Christiansen married Hansina Christina Sørensen, and the following year she gave birth to the first of their 4 sons. Kjeld. My granddad was born in 1891 in Blahaj, which is roughly 12 miles north of Billund. He grew up in a family of 6 boys and 6 girls, each with a middle name my great-grandfather came up with himself. Well, the girls didn't get middle names because, of course, they were supposed to change their names when they got married. One of the sons was called Randbeck.
I'm assuming that's going to be how it's narrated if you decide to get the digital audio MP3. It sounds like quite the story, though. Like, it is going to go in depth on the family and Lego, the company. I think it is a deep dive into Lego, that's for sure. Like, the most information out of any source, at least from what I know. It sounds like it goes in depth, everybody. Wow. I like this quote here as well. Absolutely essential reading for every Lego fan. The history of Lego based on unprecedented access to the company's archives and rare interviews with the founding family that still own the company. This book tells the story of how my family built the Lego brand. And that's from the former president / CEO of the Lego Group. The 3rd generation owner. Wow. Yeah, so I'm super thankful that one of the people from the marketing department at HarperCollins decided to reach out to me and send this book. And I'm happy that I'm able to tell you about it too, because I think if you're a Lego fan, this is something that you're going to be interested in. I love the history of the company, right? I've watched documentaries and TV shows, and this book looks like it is the most in-depth thing about Lego's history. Like, I don't think there's any other programming or books that go this far in depth, because like, this is a novel. This isn't just some book that goes over sets or anything like that. This goes over the company's history, which I think is super neat. Everybody, make sure you check out the link in the pinned comment below. And thank you so much for coming on by. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.